I'm reverent. Preach, just protecting my investment. Ask about me, integrity's not in question.
Combat 55. Let's start with a round of applause. Both of these fighters making their debuts this evening. Here we go, fighting out of the Barker's B&K, the blue corner. Excuse me. Out of the red corner, he is trained in 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu and Bang Muay Thai, representing Circle City Martial Arts and Fitness, weighing in 145.2 pounds. From Indianapolis, Dylan, the Villain! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Barker's B&K, the blue corner, is trained in boxing. He's a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, representing Journey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, sponsored by Stamina Jiu-Jitsu Series and Infamous Prince, weighing in 144.1 pounds. From Warsaw, Indiana, Nick, the Last Dragon, Trier! Trenton, I say your record.
Shorts. Dylan Williams in the flag shorts. Nick Trier in the black. And we are set. Coliseum Combat 55 underway as Nick Trier right away with some kicks. Dylan Williams right in to clinch up, putting Nick against the cage here. Both guys stepping out. Both guys throwing some leather. Looks like that kick wasn't probably the best option there for Dylan Williams as Nick Trier snatched it up and put him on his back.
No, Trier definitely took advantage of a mistimed kick. Both these guys just came running at each other like bats out of hell, man. They're just getting crazy in here.
A lot of intensity here in round one. Both of these guys amateur fighters, learning how to control that adrenaline and intensity right now. They're going to come out of this fight with a lot of experience as Dylan Williams uses a sweep right now to come up on top and back out swinging.
Yeah, that was a very nice half guard way to get himself back up onto the feet and use some of that Muay Thai yellow belt skills.
Both guys back here to the center of the cage, showcase a little bit more of their striking skills. Nick Trier, a lifelong martial artist, his dad in the karate field, a black belt. See if any of that rubs off on him and he can use it here in the Coliseum Combat cage. Dan, hands are really low. He's going to have to use a lot of head movement with low hands like that, and he's going to eat a lot of punches with that length of Dylan Williams.
Yeah, Williams has the length. Trier seems to be throwing a lot of wide looping attacks and a lot of spinning attacks to close distance.
A lot of those looping attacks are landing right now, Dan, for both fighters as they end up in the clinch here against the cage with Nick Trier that's back pressed against it.
Yeah, it's been a grueling 2-minute pace they've been setting. I would love to watch them go for 9 like this, but I don't know how that's possible.
Just under 1 minute left here in round one. The crazy to have kept. I'm excited to see if they can keep it. Dylan Williams tries to go in for a double.
Single, switch to the single, switch to the single. There it is, high cross.
Switches to the single, high cross.
Head in his throat, head in his throat.
I'm going to the mat right now.
30 seconds. Put your forehead in his throat right now, Dylan. Thank you. Knee to his thigh, knee to his thigh, knee to his thigh. 20 seconds, Dylan. 20 seconds. Stand it, stand it, stand it. Go, go. Circle, go, now.
Nick lands a little bit at the end. Kind of at the end of that round, a little bit of all those doggy. Listen, I have no idea if I can be heard right now, but there's all kinds of crazy stuff in my ears. I don't know.
Yeah, we got some technical difficulties going on.
Ready, split screen.
Folks, I don't know if you can hear us right now, but we're going to continue to announce as though you can. Dan Head, let's take us to this replay right here, brought to you by Moe's River Room. Well, I guess we missed the replay there through our technical difficulties. But we are in the corner here. Chris Hubbard, the jiu-jitsu brown belt there in the corner of Nick Trier, obviously offering some good advice. You got the great Ian Pomfret over here. Yeah, the Last Dragon.
Is a pretty cool nickname, but he's coming out and he's throwing some wide shots. I'd like to see him put a couple combinations together instead of just throwing one big strike at a time.
Nick Trier fired off a bunch of one-strike head kicks there in round one, some good side kicks, a couple of them streaking through, but he did eat some good hard punches in the process.
He caught that kick, and somehow he is taken down. Nice. Oh, working an
straight into the
armbar
armbar right now. Dylan Williams could be in trouble. Yep,
Big
Dylan Williams.
slam.
Slam, and he opens up that armbar into the guard of Nick Trier.
I know this is his amateur debut, but fun fact, Nick Trier, the Last Dragon, was actually on Street Beefs.
Street Beefs, the popular online MMA. I guess you could call it a cage match in the yard. It is very popular. Nick Trier, obviously a veteran of that, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
We'll see if any of that experience translates here to the Coliseum Combat Cage tonight, as he's caught in somewhat of an awkward open guard here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of guard he was trying to play, but I'm surprised his opponent didn't try to pass it. Williams could have easily had side control. Just lets him back up, too.
Both fighters back to their feet.
Big left hand.
Throwing some heavy leather right now. Some of that is landing. Dylan Williams looked to be taking a little bit of a big breath. His mouth is open, mouthpiece hanging out.
Another big kick. Those will sap your energy, and after that first round, I'm not surprised.
Just over halfway through round two here, with both fighters against the cage taking deep breaths here.
Trier needs to start working his underhooks when they're up on that cage. He could finish the takedown probably.
Dylan Williams, a Milwaukee technician by day, working on Milwaukee tools, diagnoses tools and fixes them on a daily basis. We'll see if he can diagnose Nick Trier and see what he needs to do to finish this fight.
We got an over-under situation for both guys, and they immediately split back and start throwing again. Nice left hand.
Oh! Dylan Williams eats another left hand of his own, though. Both guys into the clinch again here, taking deep breaths.
Trier has double underhooks if he keeps driving that left arm in.
Back to the over-underhook battle. Dylan Williams pushes Nick Trier against the cage here.
Williams just seems to be better at controlling when they're tied up like this. He's always the guy who's able to put the other man on the fence or just separate when it's time.
Dylan Williams on a double leg right now, really trying as he completes it, puts Nick Trier on his butt. A short time left here in round two.
That takedown may have sealed that round.
Excellent ending there for round two for Dylan Williams.
It's a great way to start the night off, man. Other than the technical difficulties, this fight has been nice. That armbar looked solid and just got slammed right out of it. Williams picked him up and just dropped him on his head.
Nick Trier showing his blue belt jiu-jitsu skills as he snatched up that arm. But that was nothing new to Dylan Williams. As he's also a blue belt, he knew exactly what to do to escape that armbar as he smashed Nick Trier on his head. You see the big left right there, straight to the mouth of Nick Trier.
Yeah, both these guys are just eating punches like it's breakfast, and they do not care. It's exciting.
Both guys content to spoon out punches for the other to eat. I love it. We're off to set round three in the first fight of our night here, Coliseum Combat 55. If this is going to be a testament to anything that we got to come, Dan Head, for the rest of the night, I'm super pumped.
If every fight has this much energy, we're in for a great night.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, folks. We'll be back here again for the second night of our doubleheader. Coliseum Combat 56, but now 55. And our first fight here tonight is Nick Trier throws up some spinning kicks.
It's going to come down to a lot of heart here because both these dudes are tired, but Williams seems to be stalking and fresh.
Nick throwing some big haymakers, getting some good coaching advice from his karate black belt father sitting just behind us here, advising Nick that he needs to throw some combos.
Williams in on a nice double and slams him down nice. Trier's working his guard up high, though, looking for that armbar again, it looks like.
Nick Trier with the high open guard here as he sneaks the legs up, looking again for that armbar, and he's eating a lot of punches in the process.
Williams used that attempt to pass. He's almost into side control, dropping some nice little knees to the hips and body.
Kind of what happens there if you try to punch back from the bottom. Your opponent's going to use that opportunity to try to advance their position.
Oh, 100%.
Dylan Williams here in the side mount of Nick Trier with just over halfway through round 3. Their first fight, Coliseum Combat 55.
Those knees to the body are zapping his energy, too. If they go back to the feet, I'd like to see how much energy he's even got.
Dylan Williams content to place side mount here as he rains down a few hammer fists. Those are some pretty heavy hammer fists there, Dan Head.
Yeah, the ground and pound from Williams has been just absolutely wonderful this third round.
Both guys obviously exhausted here in round 3. Both making their amateur debut. They're going to learn exactly what they need to do to reserve that energy to get through a 3-round fight, but that's all part of the learning process.
Trier is working back into guard and has a head and arm choke locked up from the bottom. That is super hard to finish.
That head and arm choke could be deep right now. Nope, it doesn't look like it's across the carotid, Dan, but he is squeezing hard like it is.
He's going for broke right now, and it's not exactly a good idea. But Williams able to just hammer fist his way out.
30 seconds left here in round 3 of Nick Trier versus Dylan Williams. This fight has not disappointed thus far.
No,
Both guys left it all in the cage.
I would be happy to watch a 4th round. I'm surprised they kept this pace, but with only 13 seconds to go, I can't.
Dylan Williams content to play here Nick Trier's guard, finish out round 3 to eke out what I'm going to say is probably a decision on his side, Dan Head.
Yeah, it's always hard to just know what the judges are thinking, but I feel like Williams definitely pulled that one off. Trier came out hard. He threw some nice left hands, but when they closed the gap, Williams always ended on top.
Nothing to be disappointed about in either fighter. As we said before, both amateur fighters. The amateur ranks are all about learning, getting prepared, learning what you can and can't do inside the cage and what you need to do to improve.
100%. And here's where he was inside that guard, and Williams is just dropping hammer fists. And he's trying to throw strikes back from the bottom, but the last dragon needs to continue working on that armbar. He came close a couple times and just keep working his guard game, but
the last dragon will most likely go back to the drawing board with Coach Chris Hubbard, fix some holes, and most definitely see him back in the Coliseum Combat cage on a future date.
Both these guys definitely earned a second trip back into the cage. There's no way after that performance that either one of them gets cut.
We are waiting on the judges to tally decisions. It looks like the decisions are in. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to get the final decision on this amazing first fight of the night.
Very ever do we see 2 new fighters